Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. Well, the hay's been down for a couple days. It's time to chop it and put it up in the silo. Blower's hooked up. I'm gonna run these hoses out and get some water. I'm gonna flow some water in there. It helps with a little slip and slide effect to get that hay in there so I'm not plugging. This blower was adjusted. It's ticking just a little bit, just a bit, because he's got it that tight. He's got the chopper and the tractor up to the fueling station. We're gonna have a good day today, hopefully nice and cool. Don't mind my headphones. I'm at the end of a Zoom meeting right now with the milk company, so kind of multitasking, but I'm about ready to take this thing off and we're gonna get fired up. Gotta fold that silo loader up, climb up to the top, and make sure she don't go through the roof, and then we'll start unloading. Let's go. So guys, from this point on in the video, there's no audio. The camera messed up, so I'm gonna narrate this whole video. Got the motor hooked up to that winch, and that's what carries and pulls it up. We just plug it in. I'm gonna head in the silo and fold that silo loader up, and we're in. You can see all that's left is down probably like 20 foot. We're gonna have to fill all that up. That's what we're filling. Looks like I've got 3 doors to put in, and we're gonna crank that cable down and pin that to the blower, and fold up them bull wheels and get it going. Them bull wheels are heavy. They just pin together with that one rod. You pull that pin out, you make sure you put the little pin back in, and you're good to go. Cast iron, man, they're heavy. You just set them up on the unloader and chain them up. Greg's down below. I'm gonna crank that pulley downward now, so I'll pin it right here. And right now I'm yelling ho. And I put the cotter key in, and he's going to go back up with it and put tension on it. Getting hot up there. Alright, she's good to go. She's about ready. He's going to go upward with it, and I'm going to put them last silo doors in, and we'll get the heck out of there. I'm in the chute. He's raising that up right now. See how fast that motor turns that up? I'm just gonna throw these last doors in and head out of there. Don't look down. Right now Greg's talking to me. He's asking if he wants me or him to go up the outside of the silo, and he said he'll do it. So on my way down, we're gonna start cranking it up. He's climbing up the outside right now, and that way he can say when to stop, because if not, you'll pull that thing all the way through the roof. You need a man up there to say, hey, stop. Getting out. She's dusty, she's hot, but someone's got to do it. And we're getting ready. He's plugging that in. That's 220, and there she goes. She's going up. That's Big Lonnie. That's that new cable we put on there when that new roof went on. Now we're waiting for Greg right now. He yells down 10 feet, 5 feet, and Lonnie's got his hands on that plug. When he says stop, he's got to unplug that quick. And we're clear. Greggy yelled stop. He's going to put that motor, pull that in the barn, keep it out of the weather, and we're going to start unloading. little brother Greg, Big Greg, he's there. He's been fine-tuning that blower, so he wants to be there when I kick it off. And it looks like he's trying to make sure I got water going in it too. Team effort. And we're rolling. That stuff looks good. She's green. That's the way you like it. Right now I'm showing you this blower tractor. That's the 4440. That's not the tractor that I initially had hooked up to there. We got started and it was a mess. We plugged that blower 2-3 times. And I thought initially it was the blower, but Greg had just rebuilt that blower. So I thought, well, it can't be the blower. So I've been raking with that 4430 all summer. I don't know. I thought the only thing I could think of is to switch tractors out. That's our backup tractor. So I switched tractors. Mark's got the chopper and the 8400 up there getting fueled up. He's getting ready to go. He chopped these loads the night before to give it a test run. So that's why we can start before him. There was a heavy dew last night, and that's why we do that. You chop at night because it's about, you can't start chopping until noon with that dew. Take a look at this 8400. This thing's like a 1998, pretty much mint condition. I think she's got about 4,000 hours on it now. Stack of weights, front duals. That's our baby right there. Big Mark's in the chopper. He's taking off. We're about to go. Turn that water off first, then I shut the wagon down. If you don't shut that water off, that blower will fill full of water and it'll plug the chute. I've done that years back. Do not leave that water running. Take out the PTO shaft, we're good to go. That little tractor turns on a dime. Turn that water on. And we're good to go. Look at that stuff. Plenty of moisture in there. Walking out here, I'm going to show you this feeder wagon. This is the wagon I've been using to feed the cows. I put the corn silage in. I fill that up. Well, when we're filling this silo, this is the 4 silo, it fills that bunk of hay. You can't feed out of it when the silo's cranked up and you're filling it. So I'll take that wagon, I'll have Mark fill half of that, chop half the wagon full, and then I'll throw corn on top, and that'll be feed for the night and half the next day until we get this baby full, let down, and we can start feeding out of it. It's a bit of a process, but it's the way we do it, and it's only a couple times a year, and then the hay silos will be back up and running. This is part of them 3 fields. You see one on the other side of the road, and there's one on the other side of the ditch. Those are our 3 prime fields, and then there's 70 acres up the road. We always start here. This is that 3rd cutting. This field he's on right here, that'll be the first. Probably in a couple years we'll end up ripping that up. We only run these fields probably 5 years at most because we want to keep that alfalfa fresh. That way you can get 4 to 5 cuttings per year consistently. And we're in, and I'm showing you right here, it's getting a little dusty. He had then moved to that center field, and it gets a little greener, but at the end of where he was just at, it started getting a little dry. I mean, we're talking 80 some degrees and breezy. We had to get on this. We had to go hard for a few days straight just to make sure we got this off, because if not, it'll get too dry. You don't want it dry. I'm showing you this tractor. That's a Canadian auction find. Dad came home with this. It's a little light to pull them, but it's small, so you can get on and off real easy. The PTO's right there, the lever to turn it on. We ended up putting them wheel weights on there so it could, because on a wet fall, she won't make it sometimes. So extra weight, good tires, and that thing turns on a dime. That was just a good find. 3,000 hours. Needs to be washed and waxed, but we're using it, and we'll clean that up at the end of the year. Yeah, I'm telling you what a beautiful day it is. We had burgers at my house last night. Myself, Rochelle, I had 2. Chloe, Catherine, Grant, he'll eat that ground beef like you wouldn't believe. That was all that was left from like a couple pounds. Chloe, she's only 7, so she only ate half her burger, and I knew exactly what I was going to do with that. I packaged that up, put it right in the fridge. Oh, we gotta. Before I started unloading here, I knew there's a cow in the free stalls that her water broke, and I kind of forgot about it. A lot going on here, and I just remembered it. It was getting about milking time, so I go to check on it, and there it is, little black calf. That's the mom on the right, 184, and that's her aunt that's protecting them. Summer 68. She had just calved a few days prior, taking care of her. So, like I said, I'm gonna get on the horn here with Lonnie and have him grab her, secure them in a pen. And like I said, it a lot of times, things slip your mind, and farming's a lot of hard work, but it can also be, you need luck on your side too. That was a good calving, obviously. We're gonna pull this spout down. That's what that lever does. That'll pull that chute up, and it'll allow the feed to blow all the way over on the other side of that silo, because I've been filling on this while. And sometimes if you pull it, you see that chute right there, that's the other side of the silo. It'll blow right out there. I've had that happen before, so I was just checking to make sure it don't do that. Corn silage, it'll really do that. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna check the fuel and check the gauges, make sure this thing's up to snuff. Temperature gauge, everything looks good. She's definitely on the drier side, these couple loads right here. We're gonna get up in my feeding tractor here, and we're gonna back up. Mark had just filled that feeder wagon, and I'm gonna go up. It's parked out back there. There's Greg hauling wagons. He's got his daughter with him. Greg's hauling, Mark's chopping. I'm unloading. I'm at the end of a wagon right now, and I'm just letting it flow in that silo. I'm gonna back all the way up this ag bag and grab this feeder wagon. Feed's ready for tonight, and I'm gonna get it up there and get it in place. I'm showing you there. I sprung a leak with my hose. She got a little brittle. I'm gonna have to get on that tonight or in the morning. 'Cause I just like water getting sprayed in there. We never did it as kids, but once we started doing it, I just don't plug as much, you know, and it works. I'm gonna get ready to start feeding here. 4 o'clock. I think I'm gonna run in the barn, check on the boys first, make sure they're squared away. And yep, we're in the barn here. We're heading up. Jack's milking with Lonnie. Lonnie's on the farm now. He's my oldest nephew, 21, and Jack is 14, getting ready to start driver's training. That's Mark's boy. Yeah, and they're in. It's about 4. They're not even rolling yet. There he goes. That's Big Jack. He's a basketball player. He pulled the rope. They're coming in. We got a special guest appearance. That's my sister. You've never seen her before. She's my oldest sibling. That's Lonnie's mom, Michaela's mom. Lance, the football player, that's his mom. She's checking in. She's helping with the house getting cleaned out, and we're just chit-chatting. You might see her more. Everybody's starting to warm up a little bit more. Cows are rolling in. Jack and Lonnie are all business. Like I said, you couldn't keep this going without them. We can't be stopping the milk. Fist pump. We can't be stopping the milk while we gotta get that haylage off, or it'll be way too dry. Yeah, I'm giving a shout out to Julie right now, just saying that we've all become a lot closer, you know, since losing Mom, and she's been at my house all the last few weeks. Her and her husband and Michaela. Helping with the baby, and Grant. You know, Grant, we nicknamed Grant. Grant is now Grantzilla because he is just he's a wild man. But we're taming him down. He's not used to not being the baby no more. So we've got a lot going on over here, but she's really stepping up to help. So thanks, Julie. And we're getting ready to fire this up. It's getting cloudy. There was a spot there to the south that looked like it was really raining down there. So I'm keeping an eye on that. We're firing up here. There's the PTO. See it? That's a bit different view. There's the water spraying out. We're going to turn that right on, and we're going to get rolling. There's the feeding tractor. There's the feed wagon. The feeder's rolling. We've got the feed rolling in. I'm going to give you a shot of this freestall barn that's hooked on right by them silos. See it pouring on? That's that belt feeder. It's dropping in. I'm going to get that laid in there so when they get done milking, they'll come right, drink, and eat. Letting that grain silo down. We're going to take a look at this feed, guys. It looks like he got into that southern, or the southernmost field. It ain't blowing dust like it was. So he's went 1, 2, 3 fields, and it's gotten greener. It's getting better. Because they've all been cut at a different, like maybe 12 hours difference. Going in here, checking this barnyard out, making sure this feed looks good, making sure not anything's all plugged up. And it looks like we're good to go. Look at that sky. Now you got some pop-up thunder showers that were all around us that evening. We just kept on going until something happens, but we dodged a bullet. Look at that. Look at them clouds, man. That's beautiful Michigan right there. We're gonna get up in the air and we're gonna really check it out. Look at it's clear to the north. That's your south. That's overlooking the dry cow. That's out down that road where we own both sides of the road, and it looks like it's showering down there on the dry cow lot. But she blew, and she never quite made it to the farm. She went more south, and we're going. And guys, I hope you like this video. Sorry about the audio. Hope you like the narration, and I'm gonna get this fixed. But I want to make sure that you got something here. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.